church. That's the only place. That is the only place. So what should a church be? It should be heaven come down. I'm not trying to make the church as much like the world as I can. I'm trying to make it as much like heaven as I can. I don't want some non-believer to walk in and say, this is cool, I can dig this, this is familiar. I want an unbeliever to walk in and say, I've never seen, heard, or experienced anything like this ever. I cannot relate. I cannot connect. This is strange. If you're going to bring heaven down, what are you going to do in the church? Very simple. What's going on in heaven? One thing going on there, God is being worshipped. Secondly, Christ is being exalted. Thirdly, the environment is holy. That's heaven. So what do I want my church to be? Man-centered? What do I want my church to be? The place where God is worshipped, Christ is exalted, and holiness prevails. I talked to a pastoral staff person from one of these churches, and I said, if you had a guy who was living in homosexuality come into your church, and how long before you would confront that person if you knew about it? He said, oh, it'd probably be maybe a year and a half, 2 years till he felt really comfortable. And then he kind of turned to the table, what about you? I said, well, if I knew about it and cared anything about his soul, I'd confront him as fast as I could. Secondly, it became a few times and didn't want to bow his knee to the gospel of Jesus Christ. He wouldn't keep coming because he didn't want to get beat up needlessly by the truth. The role that we play in the church is defined for us by that statement in which Jesus said he wanted to have done on earth what's done in heaven. And a church should be a place where God is glorified, Christ is exalted, and holiness prevails.